Legend. Wait for it, Daryl.
Hey guys, it's me, Legend. Wait for it, Daryl. And today, on this episode of the top 10 interesting things you might not know, we're gonna cover something a little differently today. Because as I promised, this isn't just gonna be a Power Ranger channel. It's not just gonna be about me posting my wrestling videos. No, today, we're gonna cover my favorite character in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. But why Sonic, you may ask? Well, Sonic's not my favorite character for starters, if you haven't seen the title of the video. No, Sonic is just in right now. He had a new movie that just dropped, which was fantastic. He has new video games coming out, a free roaming video game premiering on the next gen game system. He's got a new collector series that'll hopefully be out before the end of the year. I'm really looking forward to playing Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 again. No, I just love any excuse to talk about the speedy, fast blue blur that is Sonic the Hedgehog. But before we get to him, we're gonna talk about my favorite character that isn't Sonic. Oh no, my favorite character is none other than the ultimate Lifeform himself, Shadow the Hedgehog. So, without further ado, here are the top 10 things you might not know, not good, not bad, just interesting, about Shadow the Hedgehog. 10! Do you know why Shadow was actually called the ultimate Lifeform? It's actually due to the fact that when he was created by Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of the Dr. Robotnik, he had taken DNA from the main villain of the Shadow the Hedgehog video game, Black Doom, in order to come up with cures and ailments to incurable diseases. This was because Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter, Maria Robotnik, had an incurable disease herself. Maria was suffering from what was known as neuroimmune deficiency syndrome. It was life-threatening. She was going to die unless Gerald could come up with a cure for it, which is why Shadow was created in the first place and why he made that deal with Black Doom. So Shadow's name as the ultimate Lifeform isn't more about how powerful he is, but it represents the reason he was created. 9. The swearing. If you know anything about Shadow the Hedgehog, then you know that a lot of fans will recognize him not just for his cool look, but because in his video game, Shadow swore a lot. And this is actually the first time in a Sonic the Hedgehog video game that a character actually swore. Now I need to stress the word character, because Shadow actually did in fact say damn, hell, and a whole bunch of other swear words, but he was not the first person ever to swear in a Sonic video game. The reason how come I stress character is because actually in one of Knuckles' levels in Sonic Adventure 2, in the music playing in the background and the song Unknown From Me, you can hear the word damn in it. That is the first time in any Sonic video game or franchise that you hear a swear word, period. However, Shadow is the very first character that uses a swear word in it. And that is why he's so cool. Or unique. I like to think unique, not cool. It's not cool to swear, kids. Don't swear! 8. One of the things that isn't spoken about enough or is kind of overlooked when talking about Shadow are his sweet, awesome hover shoes. And besides being some nice looking kicks, they do come with a wide range of abilities. The obvious being the ability to hover over the ground. They also come with a jet kick attack, and of course the ability to accelerate his speed, which allows him to even go a little bit faster than Sonic can. However, the sad part when I do think about these shoes is that he would wear them all the way up until Sonic Riders, and then he doesn't really hover anymore with those shoes. He just walks around just like every other character, including Sonic. Hopefully they do bring back the uniqueness that was his hover motion and the hover shoes in future franchises in video games when it comes to Sonic. He doesn't even hover in Sonic Boom. How does such a clever series forget that he hovers in Sonic Boom? Come on! 7. Oh, and get this. He's immortal. That's right. While Sonic has been 15 years old for the past 20 years, when Sonic and Shadow finally did meet for the first time ever, Shadow was already well over 50 years old, and yes, while I do know that Shadow was in stasis for those 50 years, it has been widely theorized that because he has Black Doom's DNA inside of him, and because without the use of rings, power-ups, or even the Chaos Emeralds, Shadow has fallen from space all the way to the Earth without. While he can be hurt, he did not die. Shadow has the unique ability to take massive amounts of damage without ever suffering a mortal wound. Even Sonic doesn't have that kind of gesture, because Sonic has, in fact, died before in past video games. Shadow has not. It is widely theorized that Shadow is just simply immortal and cannot die, and this is one of the reasons how come when Eggman found him after he did crash on Earth, after the events of Sonic Adventure 2, he was studying that to figure out why Shadow was so invincible and powerful and was going to use him for other and future events. That never happened because Rouge the Bat saved him, but yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, is also the immortal life form. 6! This Shadow the Hedgehog fact is always one of the most interesting to me, and it is a really popular one. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm letting you know right now. And that was because the reason how come Shadow got his own spin-off game was because Yuji Naka, one of the heads of Sonic Team, knew that fans for a long time wanted Sonic to have a gun, a gat, a piece of his own, you know what I'm saying? But he knew that it just wouldn't fit working with a character as innocent and heroic as Sonic. Shadow, however, was just a level of cool to make that work. So not only would he be riding motorcycles and jeeps and tanks, he'd also be allowed to carry firearms in Shadow the Hedgehog. It was a nice little workaround which would make Shadow come off as a much cooler character. Unfortunately, people would, link this with edgelordy, but no, I just think it makes Shadow look cooler, and it is something that is talked about to this day. That's right, Shadow has a gun because Sonic wasn't cool enough to have a gun. Kinda.
5.
As of this recording, Shadow is the final character in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise to receive his own video game spin-off. Before then was Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine and Knuckles Chaotix, and the two Tails spin-offs, which were Tails Adventures and Tails Sky Patrol. Hopefully though, in the future we do see more Sonic character spin-offs, because while I do love Sonic video games in general, it is really cool to see spin-off games of other characters. I, for one, would not be alone in wanting to see another Shadow the Hedgehog video game. Even if it didn't have the guns and the vehicles, the multi-choice system was brilliant, and I'd love to see it incorporated more in Sonic video games. Here's hoping for the future.
4.
Did you know that Shadow wasn't the only character to debut in Sonic Adventure 2? That's right, another character debuted right alongside with him. And who is that character, in fact? Well, it is none other than the elegant master thief herself, Rouge the Bat. And Rouge would go along to team up with Shadow in future titles. She and Shadow would reunite in Sonic Heroes when they would have a third member of Team Dark, Omega the Android, who'd seek revenge on Dr. Robotnik / Eggman himself. She would be his correspondent and his guy in the chair in Sonic Forces. These two would be practically inseparable for any Sonic video game going forward. In fact, some might even say that Rouge is the Tails to the Sonic and Tails combination that is Shadow and Rouge. I don't think this gets talked about enough, how they debuted at the same time and have been together ever since, and that is one of the coolest things that I can think of when it comes to an interesting fact regarding Shadow.
3.
So while I have been talking about Shadow when it does come to video games, I haven't really been addressing Shadow in shows, such as Sonic X or Sonic Boom, the only shows that he has been featured in so far. But there is an interesting fact when it comes to Shadow's name dubbing when you go in to listen to him in Spanish. You know, if you watch any of the Spanish dubs, Sonic's name is pronounced Sonic, Tails is pronounced Tails, Knuckles is pronounced Knuckles, so on and so forth. However, for some reason, anytime Shadow makes an appearance, he's not called Shadow, he's called Sombra. I have no idea why. There's never been an explanation given for it. He's just called Sombra. And if you don't know why, and it is obvious, it's because Shadow's name in Spanish translates to Sombra. And that is interesting to me, and I don't think a lot of people have caught on to that. So I'm telling you now.
2.
Now, while I could go on for hours talking about how Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite character in the Sonic franchise, do you know that in the fantastically well-written comedic adventure satire show that is truly underappreciated by the Sonic fandom to this day, that is Sonic Boom, Shadow was almost considered way too cool to be put into the show. The reason why was because in the show's early development, Shadow was in fact just too cool. He was a serious, brooding, edgy character, and the developers of the show, sorry about that, the developers of the show didn't want Shadow to be mocked, made fun of, or to look silly. So they decided early on not to include him in the show. However, they would figure out a workaround behind that, and in the season 1 finale of Sonic Boom, in the episode It Takes a Village to Take Down a Hedgehog, Shadow does make his big debut and is of course treated as an all-serious villain, and Eggman even addresses the truest of true facts that Shadow is the most popular character in the entire canon. And let's be honest, guys, Sonic Boom is a great show. Come on, we all know it. We all love Sonic Boom. If you don't like Sonic Boom, you're a fake fan. I'm saying it now. Watch Sonic Boom, it's great.
1.
And last but not least, the biggest, most interesting fact to me, something that I'm surprised with this popularity and all the new things such as Sonic Mania to come out, this is yet to be rectified. Do you know that Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, my favorite character, one of the most popular characters in the game, does not have an official 2D sprite form, similar to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. That's right, and Sonic Mania has been released. There was DLC for Sonic Mania, and Sonic Mania does take inspiration and uses 2D sprites similar to the Genesis era. Shadow, however, does not have an official 2D form. Yes, there are fan-made video games. Death Battle has made a Sonic 2D, has made a Shadow 2D sprite, but that's not official. Shadow has not been featured in any sort of 2D Sonic video game to this date. And I'm hoping that someone out there sees this and is like, yo, we're leaving our boy Shadow hanging. We gotta go ahead and give him a 2D sprite. Yeah, so while I do consider that a crime and an insult, I do understand how come it hasn't happened yet. Like I said, Sonic Mania is the only game since to feature 2D sprites, but I do hope that with the new Sonic collections coming out soon, that someone realizes this and rectifies it, maybe make him a DLC, or even give him his own little quick spin-off featuring a 2D sprite of Shadow. And there you have it, guys. Those are the top 10 interesting facts to me about the ultimate life form that is Shadow the Hedgehog. Do you have any interesting facts that you may know about Shadow that I don't? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe for more content just like this. More wrestling matches are coming, more video skits are coming, more top 10 lists are coming, guys. More content is always coming. And I would not be able to do any of this without you, your help, or your support, or even your views. I am nothing without you guys. I can't help but feel I'm forgetting something important. Also, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Those are the platforms that I am available to talk to most of the time during the day. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be doing other Sonic videos just like this. Power Ranger videos also coming too. Like I said, I like to branch out because I'm not just a one genre kind of guy. Please have a super mega day, and as always, stay classy. I didn't use Chaos Control at all in this video. Like, how could I not come up with something that uses Chaos Control? My green screen is like Chaos Control-y. Right? Green screen, Chaos Control. Also, I do have a Sonic OC. His name is Burst the Fox. Okay, bye guys.